And in an exclusive interview, Elizabeth Carr is America's first IVF baby. So let's talk about how the treatment has evolved over the last 40 years and stigmas surrounding infertility right now. Elizabeth joins us for more. Elizabeth, lovely to have your company today. IVF is such a successful fertility treatment in the world. And just tell us about your experience as an IVF baby and America's first IVF baby.
Sure. Well, thanks for having me. You know, IVF has come so far in 40 years. So when my parents were going through it, the state that they were living in, it was illegal. And obviously it's not illegal anymore. And the treatment options themselves have come so far. My mother had to have a hospital stay. And now a lot of the procedure with hormone injections and things can be done outpatient. And now the field has evolved so far that we are able to do things like pre-implantation genetic testing. And so we've come a very far way in a very short time.
Absolutely. And talk to us a little bit about the stigma associated with infertility in women. I mean, millions of women are impacted by this. Why don't we speak about it enough?
So that's really one of the things that I'm so passionate about is that, you know, I came from a world where I asked where babies came from at a very young age, and I always knew how I was born. So I grew up just knowing and thinking that it was completely normal and that there was nothing different or special about how I was born. And so that's really been my crusade through the years, is to continue to have people be able to have these conversations and understand the options, because I feel like when we understand that there are options and treatments out there that are available, then the stigma begins to fall down.
Absolutely. And I mean, we know IVF can be such a tough time emotionally, physically, everything for women right around the world, and it's impacting millions of women. I mean, more than 8 million babies are actually born worldwide from IVF. It's an amazing thing, but let's not forget it's a very difficult process at the same time, right?
It is. It's extremely costly in some cases. You know, it may or may not be covered by your insurance depending on where you live. It's emotionally taxing. It's physically taxing. And, you know, there's just so much to it. And it's a lengthy process as well. And so the more that people can open up and discuss those things and feel like they're not alone and have support in that, that's really critical. And that's how real change and even more evolution is going to happen in the IVF world.
Oh, well, it's been lovely to speak with you today and really talk about this and have these important conversations and talk about infertility and normalise it and talk about IVF and I guess support each other through this process as well, because we are all in it together. It's impacting millions of women right around the world. Lovely to have your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.